Come on, we got it! Finally! My special move! Yeah! Fuck! This is a tale of Samus's first battle on planet Zebes, her so-called Zero mission. Literally haven't even got to the gameplay yet, and it's the worst I've ever played. We don't have much guidance, but to the west there's the Spiky Lads and Morph Ball. This item allows you to roll into a ball to traverse enclosed areas at the cost of a functioning spine. There's some bat-like enemies we struggle to hit with a pea shooter, and there's a statue of the gods! I don't mean to judge appearances, but the gods are pretty ugly, and I won't be inviting them to parties. It does, however, give us our quest. Follow the pretty lights. They glow, and I have a very simple mind. Our pea shooter has failed us again. We can't get into the store because Samus just won't stretch under there and shoot despite gun hand. Let's hope there's a convenient upgrade nearby. Yep, that'll do it. This looks ominous. Luckily, the dinosaurs died in like 1995, so we won't be devoured by them. What is scary, however, is this giant spider. It gives us a run for our money, but we win with a little bit of mashing furiously before it kills me. Perhaps standing next to it wasn't the best idea, but neither was listening to Nigel's Garage. Oh, God. My one weakness, the color red. Luckily, we find missiles which open specifically red doors. Back we go. Flipping giant worm! Stop looking at me! I'll inject explosives into your retina! He runs off because he's scared of me. I'm not surprised. I'm a beast. The science room is useless because we can't progress and get the DNA test to see which one of the species here is Samus's mum. Perhaps it's the skeletons. Now there's a swarm of bats we run past at the same flipping giant worm. Before my surgery, we get the charge beam, which has endless practical uses. For example, drowning. If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the designated map room, which provides you with intel on surrounding areas, allowing you to make an informed decision on which of the multiple places of residency on this planet you should traverse next. I mean, I'm the map. Got bomb. It means we can bomb jump as well as things that aren't bomb jump. Testing our new ability gets us attacked by a dozen starving ants. Our next glowy tells us to go to north there. It was closer when we were down there, so I'm feeling like the lights are taking the piss. After more drowning, a brain looks at us. What's it gonna do? Think at me? Throw mental donuts? Let's skillfully get up there. Bomb jumps have failed us. A few fire-based enemies later and we arrive at Crateria. There isn't much going on, but we do find the unknown item. It's unknown because we don't know what a sarnie is. It's a made-up sandwich, good for destroying bricks though. Through the bird mouth, across the bridge. Now I'm just sad. The bird deity bestows us with the power grip, which allows us to grab ledges. Before, Samus would just slap things and hope she didn't fall. It's time to make a leap of faith! Oh, that's where I parked my car. Time for precision platforming. I mean, lava's good too, I guess. Wait, Samus's grill confirm? The ice beam lets you freeze enemies and use them as stepping stones. I mean, sure, I don't even like gravity. Our next location is to go to the lair of Craig, Craig's lair. He's a tiny Yoshi, so we can ride him into the lava for a boost jump. Imagine looking at this and just jumping wall to wall because you can grab ledges. Please, I'm not so basic as to where I will shit books. Oh no, flippin' giant worm hat. The only more pathetic animal they can throw at me is frickin' giant squirrel foot. The most terrifying space creature, exotic crabs. Buy two for your local fisherman and he'll throw in directions. Newer slot machines are alright, but if you go the wrong way, they dissolve. Don't see how that would increase casino profits, but then again in Vegas it probably makes sense. Mostly because in Vegas there are many places to get drunk. I then spend about 10 minutes lost because the map has indicated to me there's no pathways anywhere. I explore most rooms a few times and see this. This is a cracked floor, but in the Metroid universe it is referred to as a dick move. This leads us to another unknown item, which I'll be honest, it's just a butt plug. Time for Craig. He's a little bit taller than anticipated. He uses some of the most terrifying monster attacks you'll ever see. He'll scratch your face, fire claws out his tummy, and throws boomerangs. They fucking hurt. 6 minutes later, and he tries to fly away. He didn't succeed. Something happened in the dino room, but before then, we get the speed booster. If we run into walls, we can break them, but only sometimes. Other times, we hurt our nose. This ability also lets us shine spark, which consists of shining and, you guessed it, concussions. Ah, the swarm! They want me Simpsons DVDs! Homer. Bought. Space Seaman, the most dangerous of all seamen. Ridley is piloting a ship and it makes me uncomfortable. Let's slaughter him. We're told to return to Norfair, but I'm gonna check the dino room first. A new path has opened. It's a very short path. We get the high jump, and you wouldn't believe what it does, so I'm not going to tell you. Our next location is Brinstar, which is where we just came from. Let's go backtracking. We couldn't explore more down here even if we wanted to because slugs. One Varia suit later, and we can avoid taking damage from acid. Doesn't help us jump into this, though. Like, honestly, this jump feels needlessly hard. Like, the ball isn't designed to jump in normally. Even bomb jumps feel way too hard. Wait a minute. I hurt myself. Our next location is, are you having a laugh? Because I am. Ha! Ha! What the fuck? I didn't know Metroid was No, I take that back. I knew what I was in for. I spent several minutes in this hallway not getting anywhere before realizing there's probably an upgrade for this. Another slug is here to teach us we kill them by hitting their stomach. Would be a shame if there was only these two in the game. There would be three, but the Vine's not me, boss. I'm gonna help him down. No, hang on, that's for cheating, stop it! Let's ignore it and focus on the pigeon. In Ridley's lair, there's a dead end. More commanders would live if they just blocked the entrance to their home. He's pretty smart for a seagull. Too bad there's a second entrance. Wow, what a beautiful fly. Shoot it! Super missiles, like regular missiles, but more soap. Also, they hate green.
Green is not creative. Green.
Hey look, free help!
Have you ever had a dream that
A dream where Nintendo weren't we pricks? Shine sparking isn't the hardest thing in the world. What's hard is transferring it between three rooms, building up another bomb jump while shooting missiles, and did I do it? No, that's a lot of effort. I'd rather put that effort into something productive. An energy tank later, and we arrive in Ridley's room. He's late to the fight, so I'm grabbing his treasure and leaving. Oh, the door's locked. Does that mean... Surprise, I'm itchy man! Ridley is a perfect follow-up to Craig in terms of difficulty. Where Craig would take 6 minutes, Ridley takes 30 seconds. Let's speed away to the dino room, picking up the screw attack, which is what we'll do to Mother Brain when we find her. Tutorian! Oh, that was tasty. You said it, Jim. I'm not Jim, I'm Jeremy. I thought I was Jeremy. Shut up, Bill. No one likes you, Bill. Bill likes Bill. You'd think the Metroids would do a better job of cleaning the place before I got here. It's unsanitary. Now, I don't want to accuse anyone of being a content thief, but those better be hula hoops or I'm about to sue. We have a controlled experience with Metroid. Let me out! Screw you, Bill! And end up in a very sinister and convoluted hallway. Avoiding everything to the best of our miserable abilities, we reach the end and fight Mother Brain. Shoot her a couple times and that's it. Very anticlimactic. She should have learned how to be a dinosaur like the others. Instead, she's a bomb. Run! That was easy. Escape the exploding planet, and that's Metroid Zero mission. Let's admire the scenery of space. Ah! How do I park this? We've survived, but crash-landed on a new planet, Chizodia. We have Zero Suit, a useless pistol, and a girl. Infiltrate the space pirate ship. Could I survive long enough to escape? I don't know, could you? Stealth is the name of the game. The game is rigged! Excuse me, didn't mean to disturb you. These are the Chozo ruins. I'd love to stay and admire, but the crab people are angry. Gently does it. Gently does it. How did they see me that time? They're using Game Shark! Ha, they hit their own. Ah! Destroy a bridge and we're left on our own because they forgot where I was. Good timing because we find the bird god thing that's been guiding us. Samus likes birds. She doesn't like the Aztecs. Beat it first try and it gives us a power suit which unlocks the unknown items. The plasma beam capable of taking out multiple enemies at once. The gravity suit. Lava and water mean nothing to us now. And the space jump, meaning we can jump infinitely. In space. Back to the pirate ship, which I must say doesn't really capture the aesthetic. As such, I've drawn a flag for you to use. I also recommend giving the crew members a life-threatening illness with a cool name. Tell me you don't hear the word scurvy and think of a dramatic rain, but instead it's a disease involving fruits. Fix your ship, that'll be $60. We grab the final power-up, the power bomb, which will be used in the next 2 minutes and never again. And prepare to face the true leader of the space pirates, Tin Ridley. Tiddly. He's made of scrap metal and dies to like 2 missiles. That was underwhelming, and he was already a dinosaur. And then Tiddly Ridley is a diddly bomb. Move! Move! The ship is just beyond this door. Oh, fuck! Boom! Dead! Let me win! No! As we leave the space pirate ship that looks like it was designed by a 3-year-old, mission accomplished. Oh, there's a drawing from when you were a kid, Samus. Let's take a look. Wow, I can see why you never pursued art. The smart way to play Zero Mission is to look at species you don't like like wasps, and get rid of them. Just get rid of all of them. This message was brought to you by Peter.